Hello there Internet, welcome back to Rue's Quickies. After talking about the Outlast trilogy, we now take a look at another first-person, camcorder-based horror game, 2019's Blair Witch. In this quickie, I will tackle the game's story, following its good ending route. Let's go! It's the year 1996, 2 years after the events of the Blair Witch Project movie and 4 years prior Blair Witch 2. Thank God that mess didn't happen yet. The game's main character, Ellis Lynch, an ex-soldier and ex-cop, makes his way to the Black Hills woods, together with his furry companion Bullet, to help in the search for the missing boy Peter Shannon. Ellis suffers from PTSD after leading his company into an ambush and having to kill a civilian to survive during the First Gulf War. And that's not all. After accidentally shooting Peter's brother, Adam, during a suspected robbery, he not only lost his second job, but also his wife Jess. Led on into the woods by Bullet, Ellis finds a camcorder, causing him to black out for several hours, and he finds out that the camcorder can manipulate reality.
What the hell? This wasn't here a minute ago, right, buddy?
Hot on Peter's trail, he ignores a spooky white tree, the witch's even spookier trick totems, and scary tree monsters. Our hero only stops to pet the shit out of Bullet.
Yeah, good dog.
Rightfully so, since he is the bestest of boys.
You alright, buddy?
After receiving help from a guy that sounds exactly like him,
Turn on the lights.
What?
Ellis jumps through time to discover the corpse of his friend Sheriff Emmett Lanning. Determined to catch the killer, who also kidnapped Peter, he travels to a sawmill, managing to patch things up with his ex-wife over the phone. At the mill, Ellis not only finds another corpse, but the killer himself, who turns out to be a guy named Carver. Ellis now has to do the psycho's bidding to save Peter. What does he have to do? Carver demands that Ellis puts a bullet into, well, Bullet.
Oh, fuck you, no!
Ellis declines, but the fluffer gets hurt anyway, forcing Ellis to carry his friend around until he passes out. Now entirely alone, Ellis starts to lose his mind until Carver shows back up to reveal that he killed Bullet. Dick move, dude. Dick move. Ellis now makes his way to the famous Pa house to get revenge. The place is just as spooky as always. It turns out that the voice earlier was indeed Ellis himself, hinting at the game's big twist.
The light.
Turn on the lights.
What?
The headlights. Turn them on.
The Blair Witch herself starts to tempt Ellis into killing Sheriff Lanning and the poor sob at the sawmill. Our hero tells the witch to fuck off and makes his way to the basement, to find it empty. Carver invites him to a final showdown, and it is revealed that Carver is a future version of Ellis. He demands to be killed by him, so Ellis can take over as the new Carver, repeating a time loop he is stuck on. Because he managed to come to terms with his actions, Ellis is able to defy Carver and the witch, but is fatally wounded by the psycho. With no one to become Carver, he paradoxes out of existence. It turns out that Bullet wasn't really dead, as he comforts his dying friend. What a good boy. The game ends with the confirmation that Ellis did break the witch's curse on him, Bullet made it out of the woods alive and well, and Peter is still missing. Unless you don't count the secret information you get by starting a new game plus, revealing that Carver did kill the little boy.